Hey everyone, and happy Tuesday! That's right, it's your favorite loan officer in the whole wide world, hashtag JLoan! And I'm coming at you for your Mortgage Tip Tuesday. I have some fantastic news to share before we get into our tip, but I just wanted to let you know your girl, 5 years straight, has just found out today that I won the Customer Service Award again. So I wanted to say thank you. This is a very, very hard award to win. But it just is my favorite award to win because of the fact that it means that I am truly taking care of you. You are the most important. So thank you for filling out those surveys. And I really do appreciate you trusting me throughout your mortgage process, referring me your friends and your family. So thank you. Now to today is the National Guard's birthday. And so if you know anybody in the National Guard, or if you're looking at my video, I just want to say thank you for always continuing to protect us. I love you. Thank you so much. In addition to that, it's my favorite day. You know why? Because not only is it Mortgage Tip Tuesday, it's National Ice Cream Day. So you know what I'm going to do today? Forget me waiting to the weekend and working out during the week and trying to eat all healthy during the week. I am going to take my kids and we are going to enjoy some ice cream, and I want you to do the same. All right? So hope you have a fantastic day. Now let's talk about something that happened. And remember, I do make these videos, and I make these videos based on situational things that may come up, and then as well as I do want to give you the information as well. All right, so I'm going to talk about what an escrow account is, and I'm going to talk about this in a sense of what you may hear in your mortgage transaction when it comes to you having an escrow account. So your escrow account is typically where we will collect and hold for your taxes and your insurances every year. So every time a bill comes out, we would be responsible for making that payment if you have a escrow account set up. Now, how do you get an escrow account? So one, when you first purchase your home, if you're on a conventional loan and you haven't put 20% down, most of the time you're going to be required to have an escrow account. Now on government loans, you are required to escrow. There's no question about it. No matter how much you put down, you must include your taxes and insurance in your payment, and it must be, the lender must pay them for you every year. Okay, so that is one question. Now, how much money is kept in it? So typically we're gonna keep 1/12 of your total bill for your insurances and your taxes, plus a 2 months reserve. All right, that's just in case there's a fluctuation in taxes or your insurance that may change. If you have a claim or anything happens, we have to keep that reserve in there. Typically, lenders cannot keep more than 1/6 in the account. So we'll talk later about that, okay? So now it says, what happens if I'm short? So it's important to know that lenders will do what is called an escrow analysis. And they do this once a year, so once every 12 months. So just if you get something that says, hey, your taxes went down or your taxes went up, we don't see that right away. So we won't make that adjustment right away. So when we do, after, and I say typically you're gonna see this come around after we pay property taxes for the year, but it could be done any time of the year, okay, when their lender does their escrow analysis. Now, if they realize, oh my God, this borrower is short funds, they must, one, notify you first that, hey, you're short, and here are your options. Typically, they'll say, hey, you can make a lump sum payment, but sometimes that's not easy for families. So they can say, or you can take this amount and you can make 12 monthly payments of that shortage, okay? So keep in mind, your payment may have to change as well, because not only are you short, but we have to readjust for what's going to come the next year. So those are options as well. So if you're short, again, we can't just change your payment. You are notified. So always make sure that you read your mail that comes from your lender, or if you're on like email notifications, that you read it and you understand it. If you don't understand it, either call your loan officer or you can call customer service to ask them to explain what this really is, okay? Now it says, well, what happens if I have an overage, right? Because it can go the other way. We don't see it often, especially in this market today where everything's kind of inflated. But just in case you do have an overage, and this typically does happen when you buy like a new build, right? Because your taxes typically, your first year have not been assessed by the county. So what's on the tax roll is typically what the builder has paid, which could be on unimproved land. So keep in mind that your lender does not go and research taxes. The escrow department gets bills and we pay them. So when they do that escrow analysis, if you have more money than we are legally allowed to hold, they must give you a refund. And we're going to talk about this because this is where a situation has happened. All right. So if there's an overage more than that 1/6, we must return that money to you. And sometimes we will lower your payment because we don't want to collect too much and have to refund you again. So the question is, well, what do I do if I receive a refund check? A lot of my borrowers do this, but just in case you do not, if you receive a refund check from the lender and you don't understand why, very important to me is to tell you this is not just free cash for you to take a vacation. Something was done with your escrow account that made them give you a refund. Now, I typically would tell you, hey, either put it back in your escrow account, or if you're going to cash it, put it aside. Because sometimes, again, like in new build, you will be short, you have overage that first year, but when that property is assessed and the true taxes come out, now you could be short. So don't ever take that refund and just think, hey, now I didn't expect this money, I'm gonna go on a shopping spree. Really be very careful. Get with your loan officer, get with the escrow department, and just get that breakdown, okay? So now I want to talk about how important it is for you to keep track of the correspondence sent to you by insurance or taxing authorities. So here in the state of Texas, we get our valuations for our home, or what they estimate our taxes to be, somewhere around March, and then you can protest them through April or May. Every taxing entity is different, but when you get that, it's telling you what they're estimating that your tax bill will be in October. When you buy a home, you can't just think, oh, well, they take care of it, because we don't go research taxes. We will pay the bills as they come. So you get that notification before anyone else, and you should log into your account or call the escrow department, and you should say how much money is currently in my escrow account. And then you will take your insurance bill, which they send you every year. Before that bill is due and before your taxes are due, you receive that bill just as well as we do, right? So once you get that estimation and you have your insurance policy for the year, if you add them together and you realize, well, hey, my escrow account seems a little short, but I got 6 months left to pay into the account, maybe it'll be okay. You can request an escrow breakdown and make sure that you have enough money in your account. So again, here we get property taxes bills in October, right before the holidays. No one wants to find out right after the new year that you're short and you owe a ton of money, or you cash that check and now your escrow account's short. All of this stuff can happen. So just keep in mind, when you own the property, you become the owner, and you have to take some responsibility for making sure that you read that documentation, because again, the escrow department is just going to cut checks as they come and when you're short or when this is happening. So just keep in mind that that customer service number on your mortgage statement, no matter who you're with, is there for you to get the information that you need. Don't assume in a mortgage. always get that information that you need, okay? So if I can help you with any of this, again, this was a lot of information, a lot of background noise due to the construction here in the building. But if you have any questions about this, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. We are officially 12 days away from Christmas, and I'm gonna start my caroling tomorrow. And I hope to make you laugh, make you smile, have some fun. And until next Tuesday, it's your girl JLoan checking off. I hope that you have a safe, you have a blessed rest of your week. As always, if you're still shopping, be safe out there. Go with someone, check your surroundings. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? So talk to you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.